All right, at this point in time, I have given you all the tools that you need to create a random number guessing game. And this is going to be pretty annoying, actually. And that's the whole point, is to be consistently irritating until you guess the right number. Now, what we could do is we could say random number is equal to 13. And let's set that as a const. And then we could say if the number is 13, whatever the person puts in is, if the number is 13, then they win. But that's hard-coded. And that means you can right-click, view page source, and you can see whatever that number is going to be. Instead, what I want you to do is use a while loop while something is true. I also want you to use some sort of prompt, ask for the number. And then you're going to need to compare if whatever that number is equal to a random number, that random number. Which also means on every while loop, you're going to need to create a random number. So you're going to have some sort of random number is equal to a random number between, let's say, 1 and 10. And if they guess the right number, say that they're correct and break out of the loop, otherwise ask again. I want you to give this a shot. This is going to be pretty tricky, I think, at this point, but it's also really good practice. So go ahead, give that a shot. And when you're done, if you want to see my solution, you can just resume the video. So I'm going to fade out and fade back in, and you can see my solution to this. All right, I'm going to create a random number guessing game. So the first thing I want to do is, while something is true, we want to ask what that number is going to be from the user. So we could say, let number is equal to prompt, guess the number. Now I'm also going to set number is equal to an actual number. I'm going to cast this as a number. And we learned about casting in JavaScript 101. If you didn't learn about casting yet, or if you haven't learned about casting yet, all this is doing is saying this is going to be a string. So if someone types in the number 13, it comes in as the number 13 in a string. This is simply casting it to be an actual number. So now we can use a strict comparison. So now we can say if number is equal to random number, which we don't have yet, alert, you win. And let's break out of this loop so it doesn't ask again. Now we don't have random number. Let's go ahead and create random number. Now I said random number is going to be between 1 and 10. So we can say const random number is equal to math.ceil math.random times 10. Now we know math.random is going to give us a number between 0 and 1. And if we want it to be between 1 and 10, we just multiply by 10. Or 1 and 100, we multiply by 100. And then we're going to take whatever that number is. So let's say it's like 4.12345. That's going to seal it. It's going to hit the ceiling. So that 4.12345 is going to turn into a 5. So now we have a random number in there. Let's go ahead and leave some space for our code. And let's scroll down and say else. I also want to do a strict comparison here. So it's going to check to make sure it's a number. Now, if someone types in something that can't be converted to a number, we're going to see some sort of error, or it's going to be turned into NaN, not a number. And what I was saying there was NaN, stands for not a number. Okay, so if that number was right, cool, it says you win, break out of this loop. Otherwise, it's going to do some other piece of code, and it's going to execute this again. It's going to execute this forever. So what we can say now is console.log, you guessed, and then the number, but the right number was random number. We could also turn this into a template literal if you wanted to, or we can just use a regular console log concatenation like this. I'm just going to stick with the old school way of doing this. Let's go ahead and load this up in our browser. So I'm going to refresh, guess the number. I'm going to guess 8. Nope. 2. Oh, it was the number 2. Yay, I didn't have to guess over and over and over again. Okay, now let's look at our console. It says you guessed 8, but the right number was 5 the first time. The second time I guessed 2, and it was actually the right number, so it broke out of that loop for me. It will just keep asking over and over and over again until you get it right. Now, I suggest using numbers like 1 to 10 or 1 to 5. This way you can actually guess the right number. If you guess between 1 and 1,000, you'll probably never guess the right number. And this just allows it to be winnable. Now, the nice thing here is when I right click on the page and go to view page source, you're going to see const random number is equal to math.ceil math.random times 10. It's not hard coded. So it didn't say random number is equal to 2. It's going to change every single time this loop runs. Every single iteration, that number changes, so it gets harder and harder. That is a random guessing game, or random number guessing game. Now, if you wanted to, you could make this a lot nicer. I just use plain old JavaScript, but you could use your entire page if you wanted to, and you could ask someone to type in into an input field or a form and hit submit, and they could guess over and over and over again. That way, you can do all sorts of things with your document object model and make it look nice. We just did the bare bones, real ugly way just to really drive the point home, and we don't have to focus on too much of how things look at this point in time. Plus, you can make it look however you want it to look. Up next, we're going to learn about try and catch. And what I'm saying here is go ahead and get rid of that. Try and catch. So we have seen uncaught reference errors. We've seen uncaught syntax errors. We're going to try and catch those gracefully.